This video walks through creating surveys within your CRM. This quick overview video is going to show you when and how to use surveys. We'll create surveys and organize them using folders. Then create your survey questions and embed these questions into your survey. We'll customize the survey design. Once contacts complete your survey, you can send them to custom thank you URLs, add automation, and more. Then we'll walk through how you send your survey out to your contacts. Surveys have a wide variety of uses. For example, you can use surveys for market research, customer satisfaction and loyalty, request feedback on products or services, update the contact CRM data within your account, track your employee engagement, plan for your upcoming event, or you can use it as a test or quiz at the end of each course in your learning management system. To get started, let's create a new survey. Within your account, hover over the Communicate dropdown and select Surveys. Here is where you'll build, manage, and store your surveys created within the account. Within the Surveys area along the top left, here you can create a new survey. Give your survey a descriptive name for your internal reference, and continue to save. Once you have created your survey name, you can also organize these using folders. Here, click to add a new folder, and give your folder a descriptive name. Once you save, you can simply drag and drop your survey created into the new folder. Now, once you click on the folder dropdown, you'll see the list of surveys that you have created within this folder. To edit or delete the folder, you can click on the pencil mark icon to the right of this folder. Before we walk into designing the survey, we'll want to create our survey questions. You can also organize these questions using folders. To create a question, click on the New Survey Question button. Here, you'll give your survey question a specific code for your internal reference. Then you can specify if you want these question responses to be scored. Once the contact clicks to submit your survey, you can show a summary of results for the contacts on their thank you URL. Next, we have the question types. Here you'll define the type of question you are asking the contact to fill out. There are several types of questions you can ask. For example, you can use multiple choice, select one, rank order, and more. For this example, we will use a checkbox option so the contact can select all that apply. Within the question box, define the question you are asking your contacts, and you can use the toolbox to customize your design or layout of this question. Next, you'll use one of the 26 answer boxes to define the types of responses that your contacts can select from. Each answer can also be assigned a specific point value to track how the contact is filling out your survey, as well as activate a specific workflow when a contact selects this answer within your question. Once you have defined your question, answers, and workflows, click to create a new question to save this in your CRM. Once the question has been saved, you'll see a few other options. Also, along the left, you'll see the option to update the contact CRM record with the answer that they selected. At the bottom of the survey, you can add contacts who complete this specific question into a group within your account. And you can assign a specific workflow for all the survey respondents who answer the specific question. To move on to the next step, continue to save your question. Here you can also reset the question to the last saved option, clear your survey responses, delete the question from your CRM, or close out of the question. Now that you've built out your survey questions and optionally used folders to organize these questions, we are ready to continue building out our survey. Within the Surveys box along the top left, click the survey you want to edit. Here you can verify the survey name, update the design page of your survey to use the group settings, other default options, or you can use a custom page on your website as the template design by adding the URL here. You can select the survey font and use the header area to customize what the contact sees at the top of your survey. You'll add your content here, and you can use the toolbox to customize the design and layout. Next, we'll scroll down to the questions area. To add your predefined questions into your survey, simply click on the green Add button to the right of each survey question to add it into your survey. From here, you can drag and drop the survey questions to reorganize them. And you can also use page breaks. This will break up the list of questions on your page so a contact can click to continue to see the next section of questions. Next, you can define if this question is required for contacts to respond to, as well as add logic. Logic helps to streamline your survey to only show the relevant questions for your contacts. So for example, if the answer for our webinar attendees is not other, we can skip to question 3. Another way to use logic would be to add questions from your question box into the survey. So for example, if our answer to our lead source question is LinkedIn, then we can insert a LinkedIn premium question that is defined in our survey questions box along the left. Below each logic, you can also select to delete this rule. If you scroll down, you have the More Design option. Here you can customize the Submit button, size, and text, as well as add any custom information in the footer of your survey. Once the contact has completed your survey, you can have specific actions happen. Within the action dropdown, you can select if you want to keep the contact on the same page or open the new actions in a new tab. You can define a custom thank you message for your contact or direct them to a specific thank you URL on your website. Next, we'll talk about scoring actions. When your survey questions are being scored, you can define a scoring range of points that a contact must accumulate. If the contact lands within the scoring range, you can define a custom message to this user, or you can direct them to a custom redirect URL. You can select a specific workflow to trigger for contacts who land within the scoring range, and if you have a user field defined for the contact, you can enter their score within the specific user field. Now that you've customized your survey, save your survey to make it live within your CRM. Next, we'll talk about how do you share and send these surveys to your contacts. The first way to do this is hover over Communicate and select Surveys. Within the Surveys box along the left, select your specific survey. Then, within the Modify Survey page, scroll all the way down to the bottom of this page. Here you'll see 2 links that are associated with your survey. Surveys are generally untracked, meaning that they are not correlated to specific contacts in your database. First, we have the pseudo-anonymous link, which tries to connect the contact filling out your survey to a contact in your CRM. Otherwise, you can use the fully anonymous link, where we never attempt to identify the responder to contacts in your CRM. Click on the question mark icon for more details surrounding these 2 different types of links available for your survey. To directly connect surveys to your contacts, you'll want to do this through the Communicate Emailer area. Here you can design your email template, use one of the templates within your system, or click to open a previous email you've already created. Define your email and click to load the template. Here you'll want to place your cursor where you want to embed your survey link. Then click on the survey icon within your toolbox to identify the type of survey you want to embed. You can update the link text, see the questions correlating to the survey, then insert your survey placeholder into your email. Make sure to save your email template before sending it to your contacts. Finally, you can manage the survey sharing for individual contacts. Within the Contact View page, click to access the contact's CRM record. Within their CRM Activities tab, you'll see the Surveys box along the right. Here, define the survey you want to complete for the contact, and click to simulate the survey. This allows your internal team to also fill out the survey as if you were the contact. Otherwise, you can also send this contact a personal email. By clicking on the Send Personal Email button, you can open a specific template that you've created within your account. Here, define the template and load it into the Send Personal Email page. From here, you can also define when you want to send this email out, for example, immediately, or set a specific delay. You can customize this email template from this page. You'll want to verify that your specific survey link is connected to this email by using the survey icon within the toolbox. Then continue to send the personal email to your contact. If you have any other questions about building or sending your surveys, please reach out to our support team or visit the help section for more resources.